Dr. Kiluba Comp, and also known as Dr. K. I am a graduate of EPE and with a PhD in studies in higher education. I wrote my dissertation on Tanzania, and it was more within the context of philosophical and cultural studies in higher education. I looked at the establishment of the university and how the social thoughts of the president of the country, who are the founding father of the university as well, permeated their curriculum, and which resulted in the establishment of development studies at the university. It was a fascinating study. I have taught different graduate courses. Among them, it's Introduction to Field Studies and also Ethics and Decision Making in Educational Institutions. That was in the past. But this coming spring, I plan to teach Comparative and International Higher Education. And this is one of my favorite class, as it allows students to look at higher education and understand at its changing nature from historical perspectives and also from philosophical perspectives. Higher education institutions are just like living organisms, which change with the time. There are so many elements determining how that can change across our social environment. So I always prefer thinking of higher education as following the rhizomatic perspective, which adapts to changing circumstances. So we look at the course or at different issues related to governance, student diversity and access to higher education, quality assurance, student mobility, and other policy issues affecting higher education. And we look at that from a comparative approach, comparing different country systems and how they address those issues from one area to other. So it's allowing students to think in a broader context of higher education, or differently, I would say it's allowing students to think about higher education globally, because what happens in the US may not be the same as happening in any country in the Middle East or in Far East or in Africa or South America. So we allow students to compare how higher education institutions are evolving within their time and space. EPE is just like a community of scholars, and we cherish that sense of working collaboratively as a community. And when you come here, you won't be disappointed, because this is the place for you. Welcome to EPE.